This is Cecilia O'Reilly, and welcome to another episode of Grounded Catholicism. So, if you're like me, you woke up this morning and thought, why is it the morning already? Why another day? And why can't I just go back to sleep? And as I was curling up to go back to sleep, all of a sudden, all the what's flooded my mind. What needed to be done today? What needed to be where, when? What person needed what? And as I changed from why to what, all of a sudden I wasn't thinking why another day, but what a blessing it was to have another day to do life. Before I knew it, I was out of bed getting ready for the day. Well, this is granted a silly example. I think this distinction between why and what permeates every facet of our lives and is hugely important. The first time I heard this was granted in a very tragic context. It was at a funeral mass for a young 2-year-old boy who passed away in our community. And the homilist, Father Groeschel, a Franciscan friar, spoke about how our natural inclination when we're encountering any great pain or pain at all is to turn to the Lord and say, why this suffering? Why this cross? Take it away. Why? Can you think about how many times a day in less tragic circumstances we hit any sort of obstacle or struggle and say, why? That's the first question. Why is this happening? Or in prayer, how many times you said, Lord, why are you letting this happen to me or somebody else? Why? Just stop it. And that's okay. In fact, Father Groeschel continued to speak about how the Blessed Mother asked that question at the crucifixion. Why does my son have to suffer so? But we all know the end to that story. He was scourged, crowned with thorns, carried his cross, and died. And in fact, that is the only answer to the question why that we're going to get. Death on a cross. And if we sit around waiting for any other answer, we're just going to get stuck in a rut and never move forward. So what do? Paraphrasing Padre Pio, he says that we need to change our question why to what. What, Lord, do you want me to do with this cross? Not why this cross, but what do I do with this to advance the kingdom of God here and now, and to advance to the kingdom of God here and now. So next time you're encountering that question why, you're facing a struggle and saying, why, Lord? I encourage you to change that why to a what. I mean, it's worked miracles in my life. I get out of bed in the morning. But joking aside, I want to leave you with a thought from Jacques Philippe, who says, we cannot always be masters of the unfolding of our lives, but of the meaning we give them. I like to think that the meaning we give our lives is not through our why, but what we do with our whats. We're out of time for today. So tune in next week, and in the meantime, enjoy life, but live for eternity.